Today I got a special treat for you guys. I've got an all Silver Age Marvel CGC unboxing to do. These were books that I pressed and cleaned and submitted for a customer. He wanted me to do a video and show these books off. So let's jump into it. All right, so on all these books, I did give him an estimate on what I thought that they would grade. He asked me what I thought, so I made sure that I looked them over again and gave him what I estimated that these books would grade individually. We're going to show you guys today. I have what I thought they were going to grade on a sticky note over the top, and then I'll show you guys what they actually graded. So the first one, though, we're not starting out great, but on the first one, I really wasn't sure how they would handle this because on the inside of the book, someone had filled out one of the coupons in pen, and someone had also traced around the Invisible Girl with a blue pen on several pages and different panels. So I wasn't really sure how CGC was going to handle that, and I explained that to him because I told him, I said, you know, without those issues, I think this is probably like a 6 to a 7, and so I just put a question mark on it because I was not sure how they were going to handle this one. But it is Fantastic Four issue 18. Wonderful book. It's actually a book that I would really like to have in my collection. First appearance of the Super Skrull, who is an awesome character in Stan Lee's Silver Age Fantastic Four. Most of these are Silver Age Fantastic Four. We got some ASM and some Hulk in here too. So with all of the issues it had, it ended up grading a 3.5. So they hit it pretty hard. They hit it pretty hard for having, you know, the writing on the inside on the coupon code being filled out and Sue Storm being traced over with a blue pen. Because if you've ever read the Silver Age Fantastic Four, you know, it was just kind of like a dotted line around her. So, you know, they did hit us hard on this one, but we were kind of expecting this one not to really do very well or get what we wanted on it. So, you know, you win some, you lose some. Next up, we have another awesome Fantastic Four key in issue number 36. This is another one that I really want to put in my collection. I've got a raw copy, but I'm not sure it really is going to be. No, I don't know. It's not as high grade as I'd like. I think it's probably going to be a really low grade on it. But anyway, it's the first appearance of Medusa and the Frightful Four, and you know, I really like the Frightful Four. I have enjoyed the storylines with them, and Nick has not agreed with me on that, but I have enjoyed it. So I'd like to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about the Frightful Four? Do you think they were pretty cool? I like them. Anyway, on this one, I thought that we would hit a 3.5 to a 4.0, and we hit a 3.5. Now, a lot of times I try to give like a half a point to a full point of wiggle room there just because you never know what these graders are going to do. Sometimes they'll throw you a bone, and sometimes they're just going to, you know, hit you over the head. So, you know, this one right here, we were on the low side of my estimate, but I was still right there on it, so that was good. We were happy with that. We have Fantastic Four issue number 54. This is Black Panther and Inhumans appearance and first appearance of the Evil Eye. It is a great Human Torch cover. Really, really like this book here. And on this one, I said we were looking 5.5 to a 6.0. And on this one, we hit on the high side with 6.0. So we were pleased with that for sure. It's definitely got a lot of tanning going on here, front and back being a white cover. So 6.0, we were pretty much, you know, expected that, obviously. But, you know, we were happy with that. So, another good grade that we expected on another one from Fantastic Four. All right, next up we have Fantastic Four issue number 57. You guys have probably seen this on and off the hot list for the past couple of years. It is a fantastic Doctor Doom cover. Love, love, love this cover. And I expected this one to hit around a 3.5. Now, I was basing that off the fact that I did not think this book structurally looked as strong as my copy, which only hit a 4.5. So when I got it back and I saw we hit a 5.5, I was extremely confused, and we were surprised. But hey, Brian was very happy, and so that's what counts. But we did indeed hit the 5.5 on that one. So even though I was off by 2 full grades, if I'm going to be off, I'd rather be on the low end than the high end. So, you know, this one, you know, I don't know. I personally think it was a little overgraded, but hey, you know what? You know what I've said before? Everybody's always hard arguing about, you don't argue with that grade right there. Whatever CGC says goes, damn it. Next up, we have Fantastic Four issue 59. This is another really awesome cover. I love this cover, man. I thought it was really, really nice. I love the yellow. I love Black Bolt right there. Just a great, great cover. Dr. Doom, Silver Surfer, and Inhumans appearance. And on this one, I said 7.0 to an 8.0. And on this one, we ended up being right dead smack in the middle of 7.5, so not too shabby. I still count that as being, hey, I was close enough on that one, and, he was happy with it, so awesome grade for this fantastic cover. Love that book. And we are on to Fantastic Four issue number 88. This is another awesome cover. This was probably the highest grade book in here, without a doubt. It was the highest graded book in here without a doubt. Very, very nice book structurally. It was very clean. The pages were in great shape, and it did not have an extreme amount of tanning, and whatever tanning it did have was pretty even throughout front and back, so that definitely helps with the way the book looks and presents. So you always got to have high hopes. If you're going to buy a book with tanning on it, you want it to at least be even throughout. That way it doesn't have like this weird like double shaded effect look to it. So this was a really nice book structurally, and I thought this one had a shot 9.2 to 9.4. And we hit the 9.2 on that one. So another one where we were right there in the breadbasket. So he was happy with that one. Awesome book. Love this cover as well. Jack Kirby and Joe Sinnott put their talents together to knock that one out. Next up, we're getting out of Fantastic Four and into Incredible Hulk issue 102. This was the first titled issue for Incredible Hulk since Incredible Hulk issue number 6 from his original series. This was a beautiful, beautiful book structurally. The only thing that really hurt this book was the fact that it had a tape pull right there. Nope, we don't want to do that. But you do see that there is a tape pull right there on his shoulder. And another one, just a small one, that is right there off of that knuckle. Just a small one right there as well. Otherwise, this book is really, really a peach. Very, very nice book. And on this one, I said 6.5 to 7.0. I was hoping maybe they'd be a little forgiving on the tape pull and not hurt us too hard on that. However, they did just... They gave us a 6.5. They weren't going to let us get that 7.0. I think if that tape pull wasn't there, though, we'd probably be looking at an 8.0 copy. At least a 7.5. At least a 7.5. But those two little tape pulls definitely hurt us on that one. Regardless, though, this is a beautiful, beautiful book. Structurally fantastic. The only real issues it has, other than those tape pulls, is just in that top corner right there. We have some color breaking lines. But other than that, man, it's a beautiful book. Great copy. And it's a great book to have. All right, and the final book, which is probably the biggest book in the entire lot, and that is Amazing Spider-Man issue number 5. Now, this one has also been all over the hot list. It's been on, it's been off, but regardless, it's still a great book. Even for Spider-Man, it's okay because it does have Dr. Doom, so that's, it's good enough. Now, on this book, we were definitely, looking to try to get the higher end of what I anticipated the grade being. It is definitely not a bad book, especially for as old as it is. And I can't remember when this book came out. I think it was like around 63, maybe 64, but I'm thinking 63. Regardless, though, beautiful cover. The colors are still really vibrant. The only thing that hurts it is just up and down the spine. There's a little bit of issues there. And on the back, you got some rust on the staples. So that really, really hurts your grade when you're looking at that much rust on the staples, especially when it starts getting into the paper. So on this one, I said 3.0 to 3.5. And we got the 3.0. Womp, womp, womp. But hey, he was expecting to get it in that range, so I'm glad that I was at least able to get it there for him. I did go with the custom Dr. Doom label, which is apparently going away. Makes no sense to me. Let's get rid of Dr. Doom and bring in Jane Foster, because that makes sense. I mean, that's a video for another day, and it is coming, because I'm going to talk about why CGC is missing the boat on their labels. It's like they're a year late on everything. But anyway, so we did hit the 3.0 on this. Hey, he was excited about it, and I was glad that I was able to be right there with my estimates on grades, especially with these being all over the place. You know, I like getting stuff like this because it's able to challenge me and really show if I can tell the differences between something that's in the 3s and the 4s and the 5s, and then we get up into the 7s, and then, you know, down to 2s. So a lot of that is muggy water when you start getting like, you know, 3.5 to 4.5, and then, you know, the 5s and the 6s. So it's kind of some muggy water there to navigate sometimes. So it's always reassuring for me when I'm able to estimate grades and be right there within a half a point most of the time of what they actually come back as. So that's always something that I strive for, and I was very pleased with this submission on. So Brian, thanks again for letting me work on these books, man. It was a pleasure. I enjoyed getting to handle them and see them and flip through them and check them out for you and work on them. So I can't wait to get these back to him. I know he's excited. He's a big Fantastic Four lover like myself, and that's always fun when you find someone who's into the same thing you are. So guys, if you haven't checked me out on Instagram, Comic Book Chiropractor on Instagram, go check me out. And if you're looking for a presser or cleaner, give me a shot, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are backed up, and you know, some people are taking, you know, up to 6 months for turnaround times. Right now, I'm today, as recording this, I'm about 3 weeks out. So go check me out on Instagram. Look at some of my work. Ask around. Ask around to some of the people who've had work done by me. If you want names of people that you can talk to who I've worked on books for, I'll have no problem providing that information as well. If you have any questions or anything like that about pressing and cleaning or submitting, feel free to reach out. Just drop a comment, or you can go to the Instagram link in the description below, and you know, I can try to answer as many questions as I can for you. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the thumbs up. Let me know what you guys thought about these books, about the grades, and just, you know, any other comments you want to drop in there. It's much appreciated. If you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button so you can make sure that our videos pop up on your feed as you're scrolling through your YouTube app. And as always, guys, collect your way. All right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right. It's all right. Oh shit, I'm still recording. What a dumb.